our entire culture right now is telling anyone with a brain not to take risks. I mean, the world is really scary. Everything is topsy-turvy. Instability is everywhere. So the message that young people are getting, and it's a very rational message, I totally get it, is find the safe harbor, try to find the sure thing, be responsible, seek stability in every way possible. Again, very understandable, but the problem is that if you don't take on any risk in a career, you don't get anywhere. Like I was talking with Esther Perel, the great sex and marriage therapist. And she was actually saying, we were talking about the analogy. She said, just the way in our romantic lives, we all need a balance between stability, like the stability of a long marriage, and the excitement of romance and exploration. She said careers are exactly the same. Like, of course, you need the stability of a paycheck and of knowing who you are, but you also need risk and freedom and experimentation and growth. And so this book is intended in part to be the counterbalance to all of the messages of anxiety and duty and obligation that young people are getting, because I know they are hearing those already. Like, sure, they're important, but it's only one half of the equation. I want to be the person who says, you actually deserve to be satisfied with your working life. You may be capable of going to the moon in your field. You are only at the beginning of figuring out where you may get. You can afford to try things. You can afford to not have a perfect resume. There's this fear now that if you're not perfect, you're ruined. And it's not only not true, it's almost the opposite. It's that greatness is only available through failure and experimentation.
Yes, I love the idea of exploring, just to be able to explore things is something. And I think, in other countries, the college process is so much more forgiving, and they do ask you that's your time to explore, to take. I grew up in Canada. I took a calculus class. I took calculus in first year university at McGill, and I failed it so badly. And there were no consequences to that.
Absolutely.
I was just like, I guess it's not for me. I don't think I'm going into mathematics.